Hello. Before I get into my games design thing today, I feel as a human being and fellow countryman that I want to offer my deepest and most sincere condolences to the family and friends, particularly the mother and father of the late Jay Slater. In fact, maybe what I should do is do a personal stream, just a short one, to leave a message for them. I can't think of any other way to make a positive contribution in that regard. For those people that don't know, and I'm sure there's almost no one, this is a young boy, a teenager who went on his first foreign holiday abroad, had a bit of a jolly, maybe made some decisions that were not wise, perhaps didn't have people looking out for him as well as they could have been. But again, we've all done things when we're young that weren't the wisest of decisions, and unfortunately he lost his life, and I can't even imagine what those parents are going through. Anyway, I just wanted to offer my condolences, as it's now been confirmed that he's been found. His remains have been found. All right, let's get back to the gaming stream in question. I haven't even opened the window yet. So I want to, the things I want to do is make sure that the order of battle is correct for this game. So I've just been friend requested by some TikToker person. Hang on a minute. Yeah. Anyway, let us continue with this. Oh, for God's sake. Right. So I'm going to get the game up. So let's get onto Steam. We'll get the game going here, and I think we can close that. We can bring this over here. Sorry, I'm just organizing my computer. I really should do all of these kinds of things before I go on the online, shouldn't I? Be a bit more organized. I can be very organized, but I can also be a bit naff. So, windows opening everywhere. Okay, so let's get rid of that. Just got to pop this in somewhere. Let's copy and paste that. Oh, no. Yeah, Steam keeps prompting me to buy Hearts of Iron now. I'm not going to indulge in that game because I may do one day, but it looks very, very involved. I'm sure it's a level of detail that I might find interesting, but yeah. So let me hold on. I want to ask someone something. Let's put that down there. Let's go over here. Right. Okay. God damn it. Too many windows open here. No one's watching anyway, so it's all good. Right. Okay. So we want Steam. Actually, once I open this, we're going to need to open another window anyway. So I've played 93 hours of Hex of Steel so far. Comparatively small sum compared to others. Right, let's keep that up. Let's close that. Close that. And order of battle for Market Garden is really what we're going to be needing today. So I'm just closing all my windows that are not really relevant to that discussion, so we don't have loads of nonsense open. Let's close Facebook. We're already getting bing bonged there. Sky TV. Yeah, okay, cool. I think that's what we got. So I'm going to be looking at the Arnhem order of battle today to get the numbers correct. But before we do that, I might just finish off playing the game that I'm doing to get the correct number of forces for this game. Here we are. So people popping on and jumping off. Yeah, so this is the Hex of Steel main menu. This is where you can edit maps and games and stuff. I'm going to continue. I'm just going to get the game up. Now I'm going to expand this map in due course, and I'm going to make it. Hold on a second. I'm back live on my Arnhem game design. Scenario design. Scenario, not game. Scenario. I didn't design this game. I'm designing scenarios for it. Let's keep that in perspective. For my Arnhem scenario, I will ultimately expand this to cover the entire operation. Market Garden at company level. So you guys will have some new maps to play with soon. Right, okay. I love the fact that there's this chat feature with this game. I love that, you know. So this is kind of my playtest game. I've already made some amendments to this map, and it's currently the German turn. Now, what I've done is I've created the approximate final forces for this game, so no one's getting any more reinforcements now other than the stuff that's on the map already and the stuff that's coming. So the German player has all this stuff coming, so that's everything that they're going to get, and that's the end of their OB. And I think the British player's got a couple of little things, and they're also getting the Polish, and that's their lot. This is roughly a company level game. Each counter's representing somewhere around 300 men. That would be the average. Some of them would represent a slightly higher number, some of them slightly lower. And of course, as I'm discovering with the minutiae of this game, you can design the units to start stronger or weaker. And because such a mixed order of battle took place in the Battle of Arnhem, and a mixture of quality of units, that's actually incredibly helpful. And it really is, Yeah, this game is really cool. I have to say, I'm very, very, very impressed with this game. I think I need to do a review of it. In fact, I might do that review this week. Maybe I can get the... I've already actually asked the game developer to come on my... to come on my channel. So I'm expecting to do a review with him soon. Yeah, so let me just send... I'm going to do a screenshot of this on my phone, which is... Right. Yeah, I'm going to design more scenarios for this, actually. I have a feeling this is going to start taking up a lot of my time, and that's the best kind of time to spend. And at the moment, I can't afford to go out much, so this is going to be a really useful little thing for me. So the Germans are in trouble a little bit, but they have managed to reduce this perimeter at the bridge. So we're now going to try and take out this unit, because the best thing to do is to try and take out the units one at a time with concentrated attacks. This one attacked, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this guy out as well. Bring this regular infantry in. And then bring this guy in. We'll just give him a refuel there. Bring him in. Didn't quite destroy it. Now I'm playing myself here, but I tell you what, when I play myself in a game, I'm absolutely brutal. Like, I'm not when I'm playing one side, I'm like, I'm going to play the best way possible. I switch to the other side, I'm going to play the best way possible. So it's and I mean, this is a good scenario for that, because the tactics for both sides are fairly obvious. So it's not like you're really going to get too many surprises, but it's just who can slightly outmaneuver the other player. There's a few other things I've learned. So I've joined the Discord. I avoided Discord up until now. It's a forum where people discuss stuff like games, just because these things take up your time. They suck time. But I have actually found it very useful already. I've met a couple of other players, and they have already explained to me different things about the game that I was unaware of, that have helped me with the design. Now the Osterbeek perimeter is quite strong at the moment. So as the German player, I'm going to pull out and regroup, because you can see these guys took quite a battering. I don't know if this one's going to be able to get out. Let's just do some refuel there. He's going to probably have to fight his way out. And I'm bringing in artillery pieces here, which are going to start battering the perimeter, backed up by some armor. So yeah, these less capable forces down the bottom here are going to try and take out this captured AA. It's actually a German one that was captured. I quite like that you can capture stuff. It's a little bit gimmicky, but it's again, we're putting pressure on the railroad bridge here, and there goes a British unit. Destroyed. This guy is badly damaged, so he's going to pull back, and then what we'll do is we'll rebuild these. So the southern end of the railroad bridge has fallen. We should also put some pontoons. There was a pontoon bridge which I think was located around here, but there's no rules or design for a pontoon bridge in this. Well, no, there is. That's wrong. There is one. So maybe I can put one in place at the beginning of the game. I'll need to look into that. Yeah, because the Americans have one in Nijmegen in the bigger version of this that's available. Right. Yes, overrun the enemy. Okay, are we overrunning the drop zones here? Yeah, that one's gone. That's a permanently stationed at this location. I think that's probably all the German stuff. Oh, no, there's some stuff up here, isn't there? Oh, yeah, that's right. Try and take this guy out, I think. And these German units are pretty battered, but so gradually all the drop zones have been overrun by the German forces. I'm just making sure I don't forget to move anything. There might be some stuff. Well, this guy needs to pull back because on his own he's quite vulnerable. The units he was with got battered. Yeah, that's right. There's these guys in there. So we've got a whole load of stuff arriving now to put pressure on the... Now you'll see, if you note the date, it's the 17th of August 1944. That is not when this battle took place, but one turn representing one day doesn't correspond to the correct movement allowances for this game design. So instead of having to go and change the movement allowances for the units, which is incredibly fiddly, in my kind of prefix rule information, I've stated that each day of this campaign is roughly 10 turns. Now, I think that's probably incorrect. I think I probably need to change that to maybe 7 turns per day. So I might reduce the game turns, because we're already on game turn 17 here and quite a lot's happened. So I'm going to probably reduce the number of game turns from 100 to 70. And I might say that there's six turns to a day, then a night turn, and then, you know, not that we can really simulate the night turn, but yeah. It would be good if you could put a rule in where sort of every 7th turn no one's allowed to move. That would be interesting, wouldn't it? So that's the end of the German turn. So I'm going to get rid of this. Click on that. Do that. Do that. It's now the British turn. And it's now raining. I don't know if you can hear that sound effect. So just check the chat in case anyone's in. Hey, Boosh McFadden. Hey, man. Good to see you. Are you a gamer? I'll just drop a reply into the chat in case I missed you already. Yeah, so we're going to get you on the Nielsen ratings at some point, aren't we? So if you want to come on tonight, let me know. Did a fantastic interview on my channel yesterday with the wonderful Milana Jackson, actress. What an incredible human being. Just breath of fresh air, really. Yeah. I think, you know, it's always nice to get creative validation from people you really respect. Now, these are the only 2 landing zones, right, that we currently control. Technically, we control this one because that hasn't been overrun yet. It's designated for the Polish at the moment. The actual Polish landing zone is drop zone K here, which has also been overrun by the Germans, so that can no longer be used. This represents England, and in fact I've built a section here that represents England as well for certain reinforcement streams. So we're now so we can deploy these. These are the last of the British reinforcements in this game, and this one I think is going straight on the board. Yeah. They have to go to Wolfhays, they can't go here, and they've got to travel there. So it's considered that they form up here after landing. Right, so good to see Boosh McFadden popping in. It's always nice when friends of mine pop in to say hi, especially on a stream as niche as this. So the British now have to hold out. I think what we'll do is because again, this is a play test, I'm going to say that we'll probably wrap this up by turn 40. So let's see. So in terms of these guys, they're really just trying to hang out. It's all about replacing numbers of people who are injured. And being ready to we'll add some ammunition there, I suppose. I think this guy, same. But these guys are definitely in trouble now. There's no help coming for them. Now here, this guy is probably going to get pretty badly battered. So we're gonna pull him out. These guys are all pretty dug in, and the idea here is to sort of have a continuous, almost perimeter that comes down to this bridge, because we've got a bridge. We've got two bridges actually. I'm thinking some artillery down here might be quite useful. So let's get these guys over here to this. Now the last of the ground reinforcements are kind of coming in here. We're trying to keep this link open to the landing zone here. So we'll definitely have a crack at this guy. We've got some artillery to lay down on him first. I'm going to have to move this guy. Oh, I should have moved this one to here, because I don't really, these guys are all dug in. I don't really want to break that. So just going to refund that. Let's also repair people. Do that. Okay. We'll do both of those. Any repairs to do here? No, most of these units are actually pretty well intact. They arrived a bit later. They've been involved in some minor skirmishes, but not loads of combat, whereas all our mobile units have been involved in heavy fighting. I think I'm going to send one engineer down to here. So let's go back on that. To have him create some trenches in this area. And I think these guys will all try and take a pop at this guy. Let's see if we can take him out. He's got left behind. Oh, I'll risk it. Oh, no, I moved him already. Damn it. Oh, this guy needs repairing. Can't really get anyone else there. These guys are going to stay where they are. These guys. Oh, these guys can't parachute or they can't land because of the rain, so they have to wait. So yeah, these ones were all involved in quite heavy fighting earlier. No point trying to contest that LZ. They just need to get into safety. I think that's it for the British. So we go to the Polish. And the Polish are just, they can't drop yet. So they've got 2 units so far. They're allowed a maximum of 4 and an artillery and an anti-tank gun. So 6 units in total. And we're going back to Germans again. I'm just going to check the chat. There is 1 person currently watching. If you say something now, I will notice. Actually, let me move the chat over here so I can see it a bit. There we go. That's better. Actually be able to see it now. Move it right over there. Right, there we go. All right. So it's a German turn. They've got 2 reinforcements now. All vehicles have to arrive at the edge of the board for this scenario. After a certain date, the infantry cannot arrive on the outer towns of Arnhem. So for example, you can't place this tank here. That'd be an illegal move, and I'm going to be adjusting the scenario parameters. So as these are vehicles, they've got 2 choices, and I'm going to bring this one in here. Actually, I think all the SS have to come in either via the north or east. So actually, they can't come in the west entry points. That's a different. So I just placed that in the wrong place. Anyway, never mind. He got lost. So that's those Germans on the board. Okay, so now we'll try and. So I think this guy's gonna he's gonna rest up, wait for more people to come. Gonna try and take this tank out, this anti-aircraft thing. No luck. Now I am a little bit worried that these 2 units on their own are quite vulnerable. Going to repair the Tiger because he took a bit of a battering. This has been attacked as well. So in fact, yeah, they're going to pause, I think, quite sensibly, so we can attack in force, because doing piecemeal attacks is actually what the Germans got wrong when they tried. They had to be more coordinated. So we can see the Germans are arriving in pretty huge numbers now. I'm going to try and save this guy, bring him out, and yeah, let's take advantage of being in range. I did see, and when I played the British player, I'm not even looking at that sort of thing, so I'm trying to react in the moment, make it a bit more realistic. We'll bring this in a bit closer. Oh, look at that. There we go. So we've been able to inflict a few casualties there. Still going to keep this guy out the way for the moment. And then we've plenty of reinforcements arriving here. So going to continue attacks on the perimeter. So I think we're going to target the Jeep, and we're going to try and start hitting this guy who's very well entrenched. Those chevrons indicate how dug in this guy is, and also his level of experience. So he's going to be very difficult to get out of there. Right, so I'm going to do some artillery here. This unit is pretty weak. I think okay. So I'm going to bring the Tiger in so he can attack this. But let's wear him down a bit first with some engineers. So We got 2 lots of engineers arriving there. Right, let's move these. Let me just finish moving all the units that are far away. Got to decide what to do with those that are south of the bridge as well. We'll just do this quickly. Oh, we took out that anti-tank gun. So now every kill counts now, because the British are not getting much more in the way of forces. The Germans still have quite a bit to come, as is, you know, correct. Again, holding off on conducting major attacks here. Oh, we can't do a resupply there. What's up with that? Not what's going on there. Can we do that? I think these have all moved, right? Why are they flashing then? Don't know. Right, not sure what's going on there. Right, so, well, we'll try. Whoa. These units will effect repairs and be ready to go in, following up this. Okay, so here we go. This is the most important stuff now. We've got some units that can possibly come in and do follow-up attacks. So this having fired, I won't move that yet. All right, so okay, this guy can do the most damage, so he's going to attack first. He's going to come out, and I'm going to see if one of the fresh ones, yes, he can make it. Now this guy will attack, and he's also going to come out. See, can he make it? No, but can he? Yes, he can. Now this guy will attack. Come out. This guy will come in. Look at how much damage that guy took. In that, I attacked him with everything possible. He's still hanging in. I think that's quite accurate of the tenacity of the defenders at the bridge. Very good. Do love this game. This is definitely my favorite computer game now of all time ever. Because it's just capturing the mood for me. All right, so I think we're going to try and take out this guy next. So of these two, we'll attack with this top one. We'll move him out. I'll try this. See what this can do. Oh God, not a lot. Okay. No. Okay. All right. We're not really ready to. So I'm going to repair these. And then we'll bring in these guys. What we really need here is more artillery. There is more artillery coming. But when it's going to get here is another matter. Okay, that's the end of the German turn. So, let me just quickly do a post on Discord. Also dash for a wee. Okay, the weather's cleaned up a bit. What I'm going to do is go into group for this, Valentine Studio. I'll go into discussion and post a message. Hi guys, just to let you know, I am streaming my Arnhem playtest again and would welcome any of the hardcore players to pop in so I can address some of the outstanding issues live, such as creating Polish paratrooper units, and locking units into position on the map, etc., and some other details. Okay, cool. All right, so let me put the link for the stream. Don't want that, do we? That's, so we'll just I'm gonna. Hey DJ, good to see you. But yeah, the birthday, yeah, it's on Thursday. I'm doing I've decided to do a little stream. I haven't got any money to go out. I'm fucking poor. I've actually just worked out that with all my bills and everything this month, I can't afford to buy groceries. How sad is that? So I'm doing a live stream on Thursday night, basically. So yeah, come and pop on and join me. I'm gonna, like, literally, it'll be an open door. Anyone can come on. Yeah, I hear you, man. I hear you. Being skint is never fun. So yeah, so this is, I don't know if you like strategy games, mate. This is the Battle of Arnhem. So this is Oosterbeek, or Oosterbeek, I think is the correct pronunciation, where the British had dug in slightly better numbers than they were. These are the guys at the bridge under command of Colonel Frost, or Anthony Hopkins in the movie Bridge Too Far. This is the map I designed. It's pretty accurate. I've done a new one, which is more up to date than this one. But I'm finishing the playtest of this one just to get a feel for this game and how it works. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Let me get I need to put the link for the stream. I've just done a post on Discord. Here's the link. Okay, let's just pop that in there. Okay, boom, there we go. All right, so yeah, let me also just dash to the bathroom quickly. Right, okay, so it's the British turn. The weather's good, which means that's good news for them because the last of their reinforcements will be able to start landing. So we've got some here, another one here. And these are the last of their units in the game. There's no more, there's only Polish coming now. So, yeah, so when the Polish have bought their full complement of troops, that's when they can come in the game. So, oh, didn't mean to do that. Hang on. Okay. God, I've got too many windows open here, man. Just trying to tidy up my desktop a little bit, so it's a little less confusing. Right, there we are. Yeah, that'd be great. If you want to come on, don't think you've been on my channel before. If you want to come on, mate, you'd be very welcome. You don't need to come on camera if you don't want to. That's fine. And it will just be sort of a general chit chat. It's starting quite late for UK time. It's just after midnight. Because a friend's offered to take me out for dinner, so that's quite nice. So it's the British turn. So hey, got to do some damage on this guy. It's coming across. This is a bit like the scene in Bridge Too Far. Oh, you know what? I might be able to take him out. You know, let me move that out. What can that do? That can do a fair bit. Yeah. Ooh, nasty. Okay. That is good. That is good. These guys have. They're all sort of dug in around this perimeter here. This unit is not going to be great against infantry, so he might be in trouble in a little bit. Gonna move that up. And this one, no, he's part of the perimeter, isn't he? So we need to leave him where he is. Reinforce that. Okay, again, I've got some reinforcing to do with a couple of things here. I think everything's pretty good here, though. Yeah, let's definitely bomb that. Yeah, we're going to try and take this guy out. Yeah, there we go. Now we have to keep, at the minute, we've got to keep a link open to the. This is where the supplies are coming in. So I'm gonna reinforce that guy. We're actually going to hold here as well. So we're kind of, our perimeter is pretty big actually. I think this guy will come here. I'll just do that for him. These can move. Okay, good. Nice. This guy, now that guy could drop, but he's not on the landing zone. So house rule for this scenario, he is not allowed to. Now I think these guys will basically, they will form the defense for this part of the perimeter, linking the line down to this guy here. Let's give him a good kicking, weaken their attack. I think that's it there. Okay, thanks for popping in, DJ, much appreciated. Right, I'm gonna have to save some money this week with yeah, tough time money wise. Right, the guys at the bridge, and then we've got to do the guys at the top, and then that's it for the British. So this is just a question of reorganizing defenses, trying to hold on a bit longer. That's all we can do. I don't think there's any attacks. Oh, hang on. Oh no. Okay. You see there, that might be worth doing, but it does weaken me. I think it's just better to stay dug in and wait for him to come to me. We then have these guys who are still in the process of retreating. They are trying to get back into the perimeter, having been defending those drop zones up there. A rubbish plan, if ever there was one. I think that's it for the British. Nothing more to do here. I think these units are all at maximum strength. I'll give that guy some more ammo. And this one. And this one. Might as well make sure everyone's. Oh, here we go. That guy, yeah, he was shot up, wasn't he? So. Oh yeah, they need some more ammo. This guy was shot up a bit. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Right, the Polish can now buy another unit. So this will be an elite light infantry with a truck to represent that they can move a bit further on the map than they should be able to. Oh, I didn't do that for the others. That's kind of annoying. Can I scrap these? I think I can. Yeah, let's do that. And let's rebuild those if we get the money back. Did we? We didn't get the money back. Oh, shit. Oops. Okay, well, that's good to know. At least I just learned something for the future there. The polls have definitely been delayed by bad weather. Okay, now look at this. 7 units coming on the board. Now, the non-SS can come in from the northeast or the east. So these artillery units can only come in from here or here. The infantry units can come in from here. So I'm going to bring in the 2 artillery from here. And we have these infantry units. Yeah, so I'm going to bring in another one from the south. Actually, let's make that 2. And then we have 2 arriving here. So they can arrive, and remember I said last turn, infantry can arrive on outer towns, as it were. This is a non-SS unit as well, but it's a vehicle, so it's got to arrive edge of board. I think maybe here for this one. Right, these German units are all still to come. Quite a lot. But I'm going to revise the OB for the new map. All right, here we go again. So, can anything else reach? No, I'll bring them down now. I don't think there's anything else coming in from here at the moment. We have something here. Yep. Move this guy down. We can afford to move this down now. I'll come back to that side in a minute. I wonder what that bing bong was about. We transfer. Who's that for? Okay. Right. Okay, here we go. So, tough. Right, this guy's going to reload. And he's only got a range of... Oh, okay. So we're going to concentrate on this X again. Oh, they've gone. They've gone. I'll take the Tiger out. The perimeter is definitely shrinking at the bridge. It is definitely shrinking now. Yeah, let's have a crack at this one. We've got some injured units here, so we'll do a bit of rebuilding. So the British at the bridge have taken about another 300 casualties. Obviously, things for them not looking good. Their perimeter is shrinking. That's all the actions I can do, I think. Right, yeah, so now we will turn to Oosterbeek. No, let's do the southern bridge first, actually. Let's do this. That's a nice picture. Let me get a photograph of that. Let's do full screen of this. Right. So the best infantry unit here has to attack. It's probably this one. They are going to get absolutely hammered next turn, but they have no other route of attack, so yeah. Okay, everyone else is done there. Now we've got Oosterbeek, so I think what we'll do is try and force them away from the river. So we'll push our attack down here instead of up there. Oh, still some British gliders there. I don't know. I'm not sure if I remembered to move those on the last British turn. Oops. Right, pushing into this landing zone now. Haven't quite been able to capture it, which is good news for the gliders. And pushing down here as well. So let's think now. Right, this guy. I think this guy is out of supply. Yeah, that's his supply route. That's why he can't get any fuel. Oh, okay. So I'm guessing. Hang on. Yeah, his supply route is blocked by the enemy. Right, interesting. I better keep. Oh, look, same. These guys are all kind of unable to trace a good supply route back. I'm guessing it's too far in hexes directly up the map, which is a bit gamey, but it's fine. So something that we have to consider, I think. So now I still don't think these guys are ready to attack yet. I'm going to wait till everything's a bit closer. But that artillery can reach, so we might as well This guy will do a quick refuel and rearm. That's it for the Germans. I don't think there's anything I haven't moved. I will check the chat after this. So we're going to the British. We're not using command points in this game, just so people know. Right, let's go and let's take this down a bit and just pop it in the chat. Oh, well, good. That's nice, man. Appreciate that. Okay, it's the British turn. Once again, we're really just clinging on here. So that's all about holding on. I'm guessing that this city thing is effectively a source of supply, which again is a bit gamey, not very realistic. Okay, well, I'm going to let rip on this guy. We're going to bring this in, bombard him. I'm going to bring this guy out. I'm going to bring the Jeep in. I actually might take this out. I think I will. Don't think it's going to be much good there. And and that guy's nicely dug in. These are protecting this from this side, which is good. I'm going to bring this guy in. Taken out. Oh dear. Right. Let's try and hit this guy. Oh, he's retreated. And we'll just repair this. Oh no, that's going to do some damage. Let's do that. Ooh, can this attack him again? No. So in the perimeter. Can we hit anything? I don't think so. Let's rearm. Oh, we still can. Yeah, we're expanding the perimeter a bit now, aren't we? Because these reinforcements have arrived. So, yeah. I think this guy's proper dug in at the minute. Oh no, maybe not. Let's bring him down to here. Right. These guys have made it into the perimeter, the tip of which is Wolf Haze. We've still got our rogue units trying to escape from defending the landing zones up north. They're all pretty battered. If they get back in intact, I would be quite surprised. This one is particularly slow. So hello to the people watching. I can see the comments now, so if you do leave one, I'll see it. I think that's it for the British. We just made a bit of a balls up with the Polish, so I deactivated 2 of their units, thinking I was going to be able to get the money back, and that's not actually what happened. So it's good to know that doesn't happen in the game. So the Polish can't do anything right now. So back to the Germans, and my God, there are 11 units to place on the board. So the Germans coming in very heavy now. So SS units have to be placed either entering north, northeast, or east. Vehicles have to start at the edge of the board. So these two, the closest starting point they have looks likely to be the Deal airfield. Let me zoom out and just double check that. Yeah. Now, when I've readjusted the game, these vehicles will also be able to enter here, and they'll also be able to enter here. So that we're going to put both of these here, which is a bloody long way to come, but that's fine. I think they're going to go straight for the attack on Oosterbeek perimeter. Now, the German infantry house rules can arrive on any of the outer towns. These are SS, so again they have to come in the north. So they could arrive here, they could arrive here, they could arrive here. I'm going to put them straight into the Battle of Arnhem because they're engineers. They're going to be good at dislodging Frost and his men. Now these are all regular German artillery, so they have to come in from either the northeast or the east. Well, north, northeast, or east. So they could come in here, which would be allowed. They could come in here. They could, but they can't because of balls ups by me here or here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring them here actually, so as many as I can. I think we've already got some there to move. Hold on, let me close this for a second and zoom in there so we can allow. Yes, we do. So let's move them. Good God, I forgot to move those British gliders again. Shit. Well, I'll let them land anywhere, as they should have landed already. So, because the Germans are going to have controlled all the dropping zones by next turn, which would eliminate that from happening. Right, so we've got more. I'm going to bring in all this artillery. This is all for the Oosterbeek perimeter, so we're going to be able to start hammering them. Right, and these are regular engineers. They can start here. And SS, again, north, northeast, or east. Sorry, and regular army are west or northwest. Oh, I got that wrong before. Apologies. So this is a vehicle, so it has to start at the edge of the board. So it's going to come in here. And that's all the German reinforcements done. And there's only Polish to come in for the English now, assuming they survive that long. Let's move any units in the outer area that we have to move first. I'm going to give this a refuel as well, down to here. Send this along the road. These guys are going to try and catch up with this English unit. They're in hot pursuit. We've got our two German units here. Yeah, Wolf Haze we do need to try and take out, but they're pretty well dug in there. Let's see if we can cut this line, though, I think. He'll take the landing zone out. Okay. I'll come to these. Let's do the bridge first. So it's the most interesting. So here we are at Arnhem Bridge. This would be kind of the beginning of the third day. 7 turns being a day, roughly, in the scale that I'm doing this scenario at, which is why we've started in August, even though, of course, this took place in September. So, here we are. Right. All right. So we want to be able to fire this piece, but we've got to get it closer. Also, the artillery ranges in this are completely wrong. This would be able to fire from about 4 hexes away at least. Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you what we'll do. So this guy will attack this. He will then move out. This guy will come in and attack the same one. We'll then move this down to here, and we'll then fire. I'm very vicious when playing against myself. Okay, can't get any more attacks on him. I'm going to go for this Jeep unit. How much damage would that do? Oh, 4. Okay, why not? I thought we would take out another unit of Frost's perimeter this turn, but doesn't look like it. I'm going to start moving some units over to this side because they're going to want to take part in the attack on Oosterbeek. Now, meanwhile, the British captured this bridge without it blowing up. Sending these units across this bridge is a little bit suicidal. Let's try one, see how much damage they can do. Oh, no. Okay, well, we'll go with that. I don't think this is a good idea, but if it can survive another round of combat there. We've got some German units here, haven't we? Yeah. More coming. I think that's everything there. Now we've got the southwest corner of the Oosterbeek perimeter. It's a much bigger perimeter than was in real history. This guy is nearly died, so we'll just boost him up a bit. This guy nearly died, so we're going to pull him back. So what we're looking for is some artillery attacks here. Oh, guess he's going to have to be adjacent. So the German plan is to try and force them away from the river while putting pressure on the top here. We're nearly ready to conduct our first major attack here. I better just start getting things into position. There's a lot of units here that are quite low supply-wise because we haven't been able to. We need to capture Hotel Wolfhaze and link up this supply route. So we better do that. Oh, shit. I forgot what was there, actually. Yeah, okay. So, well, let's get going. Oh, god damn, that's not good odds, is it? Let's retreat from that foolhardy exercise. I've got several units here that can't move because they can't trace line of supply. So we've got to capture this. Actually, that's a massive priority now. Damn, and I just sent all these units down here. Okay, well, at least the other units coming in will know what their priority is. Okay, we've got some stuff here, haven't we? We'll follow the railway line with that one. All right. Oh, got 5 people watching. Hey, hello. If anyone's watching who's a player of the game, leave me a comment. Let me know, because I'm playing this for a few more turns, but then I'm going to jump onto the newer map and continue designing the scenario, probably for a couple of hours. So I'm going to be on for a while. And then I'm going to go and cook a big vat of pasta, because I have to try and survive off what food I have in the cupboards. Jesus Christ, saying that out loud sounds terrible, doesn't it? But I'm not in Gaza. I have to remember that there are people much worse off than me. This guy didn't get to attack this turn, so perfect opportunity for him to rearm a bit. Any others that are injured here? Get a bit more ammo. Refuel, I suppose. Did this one attack? No, it didn't. Okay, bit of I think that's it. So let's move these down. I think I've moved all the German units that can move. Yeah, so British turn. Mustn't forget to move those gliders. I forgot to move them for 2 turns, so I'm going to let them move anywhere for the intents and purposes of this. I think one of them died. There were 2 there. Oh, no, they're further down. Right, so oh, shit. Okay, this is representing the bad idea of landing next to a Tiger tank is never recommended. So these are the last of the British reinforcements in the game. There's nothing else after this. As I said, I forgot to move them a couple of turns, so we're just going to drop them a little ahead of where they're supposed to be. This is the British Oyster Bake perimeter. These are guys coming in from the upper landing zone. Now, this has become a key area of contention. We've got several German units here that are out of supply, so actually we can push that advantage a bit. Oh, that's an artillery piece. The opportunity to take that out is too good to turn down. There's another one. Oh my God, he destroyed it. Shit. Oh, I wasn't expecting it to quite go like that, but okay. So I'm going to just strengthen this perimeter because we know that this is so important to the Germans. No, don't fire with that one. Oh, I didn't mean to move him out there. Let's do that. Okay. We've got these Tetric tank things. Just going to put them down here. Again, strengthen the perimeter a bit. I won't move this guy to... Hang on a minute. Can I get... Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Too good an opportunity to turn down there. Move this artillery piece to here. And I'm going to move this one to here because there's not much. So the British perimeter is pretty big. It extends all the way down to the railway bridge here, which we captured on the first day when the German engineers failed to blow it up. If there's anyone watching who's familiar with Hex of Steel and you know some of the design stuff, let me know. So put a comment in the chat. If you're interested in turn-based World War II, let me know. I can answer questions. I'm not an expert on this game by any means. I am an expert on the Battle of Arnhem. I've read every book on the subject. I've read every after-action report on the subject, every piece of testimony on the subject, and interviewed civilians that were there and all kinds of people. I really should write a book about it. I know there's loads of books about Arnhem, but I think I'd be able to put something fresh with it in terms of the style, the way I would write it. Very much almost like a novel, but very historical. So this is Frost's ever-shrinking perimeter. It's now down to 6 hexes. It was at 10 hexes when we first occupied it. Bigger than Frost was because slightly more units were able to make it. We're not really doing any attacks. We're just clinging on as long as we can in the hope of rescue, which is not going to come. Right, let's take this guy out. Charge across my bridge. Yeah, what we'll do is we'll move him out. We'll move him in. There we go. Look at that. Now, I don't think this anti-tank gun is of much use here, so I'm going to move him down to here. Okay. And I think that's the end of the British turn. Oh, hang on. I've got those straggler units, haven't I, coming in? Yeah, I forgot about these. Desperately trying to get home. Well, hey, 6 people watching. If you play Hex of Steel, put a comment in the chat. If you're an expert on it, I'd love to know because there's some stuff I still want to resolve with designing this scenario. This is the Battle of Arnhem, September 1944. Ignore the timeline at the top because one day of this battle is 7 turns of the gaming system. So I started it in August in order to represent that time scale for the number of days that actually take place in the battle. I think that's it. That's it for the British. Did anyone get injured? Is there any rearming we can do? This guy got injured. That's he's also out of ammunition, so let's sort that out. How's this guy doing? He's all right. Oh, yeah. took some damage. This guy took some damage, didn't he? Oh, but he's already attacked. Yeah. So okay. This area here is very vulnerable right now. So the Germans are going to have to push up this way, aren't they? And I'm playing the Germans, so I don't know why I'm giving myself that advice as the Allied player. Yeah, that's it. So we're going to the Polish. As soon as the Polish have got their 4 units, they can, and they should have had. I accidentally deleted 2 of them. Let's not go there. Okay, so there's nothing happening with the Polish player, so it's the Germans. So we've got 6 more German units to place on the board. So let's go through these one at a time. So the SS infantry can arrive at any town north of Arnhem or east of Arnhem. So I can bring these guys. They're not allowed to be placed here. This is in the city of Arnhem. It's all still fighting going on. So basically they can arrive here or they can arrive here. I'm going to make them arrive here. These are SS, so they come in from the north or from the east. These are not SS, so these come in from the northwest or the west. And they also have to start at towns on edge of board. So I could bring them in here, for example, or here, or here. I'm going to bring them in here. We've got a ton of artillery coming in here. So let's do the rest of the other units. Right, this SS unit can, I'll bring them in here. That Stug is also non-SS. So he'll come in there. That just leaves the 2 of them. Okay. These are the last of the German units in the game. So once everything's on the board, because this roughly replicates what each side had. So forget the money, the vast sums of money you can see, because when I designed the map, I didn't take that into account. A lot of artillery arriving here, as the Germans did have. They brought pieces from all over the place for this battle. So, and here are 2 more. So pretty soon they're going to be able to shell the fuck out of Osterbeek. Okay. Hey, how you doing, Lau? Am I pronouncing that correctly? And my apologies. I've played Hex of Steel for ages, and I mod it too. That's fantastic. I cracked my own overhaul. You're doing a really good job. This is a nice map. So this map is the early version. I have already redesigned it, but I wanted to just play through this play test. I'll show you a couple of changes. So this bunker, for example, which is placed at the beginning of the game, does not go in this hex. It goes in this hex here to allow units to go over and across and attack the bridge. And this kind of represents the defenses on the southern end of the bridge. I've created a second place that represents the UK airfields. We've got one here down in that corner, but I've got a second one which is in these trees over here, so the gliders can come in and come straight into these designated drop zones. This map is pretty historically accurate. There's a couple of things I need to check. I'm not 100% sure on the location of the gasworks, for example, but it's in this area. So there's a couple of things I need to check there. This is a very accurate map of Osterbeek. Of course, we had the pontoon bridge, which was around here. I think it was sort of here, but there's no representation for that in this game. I might be able to put a German pontoon bridge on the map at the beginning of the game. I need to sort of look into that. So one of the things I need to learn, and I'm going to jump back onto the design of the new map in just a second, Lau, is how to fix units. Apparently there's a button to do that, but I've not been able to find it. So I want to create various garrison units for this scenario that can't move, but obviously will attack or defend where they're placed. I'm trying to create some Polish free paratrooper units, which you don't have in the game. So that's also something I want to add. I'm going to expand this map. I'm going to do the entire Market Garden campaign on company scale. So this would just be the Arnhem section, and eventually what I'll do is I'll expand this downwards. So we have Nijmegen, and then going down to Grave and Weigel and all of those places, right down to Eindhoven and, of course, Joe's Bridge. Yeah, so this is very, very much my own area of expertise, market garden. I'd love to know your own maps. I'd love to see those. If you want to pop on and say hi, let me know and I'll just put the link in the chat. But I mean, I appreciate some people are quite shy, so you may not wish to do that. If you want to come on and maybe talk me through a couple of things, because you're probably a bit of an expert. I'm very new to this game, but I plan on doing all kinds of stuff, and hopefully I can become a moderator for the game, because I absolutely love this game. Right, so we're now going to have a very, very serious attempt. I don't think we'll be able to capture Arnhem Bridge this turn, but I think we'll be able to shrink the perimeter to tiny sizes. So the objective will be to get rid of this unit and to get rid of this unit. So we're going to pound this guy with artillery first, then send these guys in, pull them out, then send these guys in. They've just arrived. Okay, we'll attack with these guys, pull them out, attack with these guys. There you go, that's gone. Okay, we're now going to bring these guys in, and I think we're going to attack this hex now, so we'll do that. This is pretty rubbish, this one, but while we've got that unit, I don't think it's very accurate. Okay, oh, not so good. Okay, and let's keep the pressure up on this guy. Right, okay, the British have taken a lot of casualties there. Okay, so some of these German units are going to be superfluous to this battle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. We definitely need them over on the Oosterbeek front, so I'm going to start moving them. Hey, let's check back on the chat here. So what's my buddy saying? The changes sound great. I don't have exact knowledge about it. So for your 2 editor questions, yes, please. That will work. I mean, a garrison and para creation, sure. I join your server, but I need a moment. Maybe after the stream I hop in. I'm busy at the moment. That's fine. Yeah, I am on Discord, but no, I meant you could actually jump on this live stream. You can come on this live stream right now if you want, or in a little bit. I'm going to be streaming for probably another 2 hours. So if you want to pop on and discuss the editor questions with me, maybe you can talk me through those, because once I've finished playing this, I'm going to jump back onto the map design. So I just thought I'd treat myself to a bit of a game first. So that's the Germans done at Arnhem Bridge. We have the Germans at the railway bridge, which of course the British managed to capture on the first day due to the Germans failing to blow it up, which was partly my fault. Now, at the minute, attacking across here seems to be a bit of a suicide mission. So wisely, what we're going to do is we're going to wait. We're just going to hold here until we can attack from both sides. And I think that won't be long in coming, because this force is now getting ready. Right up here, we've got to forget about trying to force the British away from the river. We have German units that are out of supply. We have to connect this line here between the 2 German forces. So we've now also got some other British reinforcements that have arrived, just to be a real pain. So can we hit these? Oh, we can. Look at that. Capture them out in the open. Let's try and batter that one. Can't quite reach him with that, but the Tiger tank can't. Whoa, we battered those. Yeah, they've gone. Dum dum dum. Another one bites the dust. Okay, so here we've got to push up. So 1, bang. Pull him out because he's a bit weedy. Let's repair him. This guy needs to be fixed. I'll bring him up there. Bring him to there. I think that's it there. Any German units that I have to move? Got this guy. It's taking a very long and winded road. These guys are coming after this guy. Oh, this guy can catch him. Yeah, hit him with that. Some more reinforcements arriving here, and they are badly needed. I think that's it. I don't think there's any other German units. No. So we're jumping on. It's the British turn. It's raining. Yeah, no worries, man. What I'll do is I'll just drop the link in the chat here, and I'll quickly delete it. And yeah, you can pop on. And like I say, you don't have to come on camera, mate. Yeah, I generally don't come on camera when I'm doing gaming streams. It's just distracting. Get people to focus on the game rather than me. Right, so this would technically be, it's roughly 7 turns to a day. So we're on turn 22, so 3 7 to 21. So we're kind of at the beginning of the 4th day. So this might be like 4 a.m. of September the 20th, at which point I think resistance at the bridge will have ended. I think that's when it either ended on the 20th or the 21st. Not far off from that. So all these guys can really do is kind of slightly reorganize and repair. They're really just, this guy's going to take a bit of getting out, but there's not much hope for those guys now, sadly. It's not sure if it's a case of you coming for us or us coming for you. Well, we'll just wait for 30 Corps then. That would probably be best. So in, I think what I'd do is in this scenario, I would have British reinforcements arrive here. You can see there's a thing there at a certain date when I've done the detailed OB and everything for that. So, okay, so the British, well, what are we doing? Let's see. There was a guy that was being repaired somewhere. Was it this guy? Oh, maybe I've this guy can get fixed a bit. He can rearm. Yeah, this guy is badly mauled. Right, let's try and teach you to bloody attack me. Yeah, killed another Jerry. Okay, making them pay. Now, this is our link to supplies at the moment. So if Wolf Haze goes, I mean, again, we're not being too strict on those rules at the moment, but I don't think this guy's going to make it into the perimeter. These are the reinforcements that landed. They landed on an active combat zone, pretty like what happened, and they got shot up. One of them's dead already, a bit like when the Polish came in, took heavy casualties. Oh, hang on. Right, now this could be useful to, we've got Tiger tanks and things coming this direction, haven't we? So let's batter that guy a bit. Okay, clearly there's a serious assault. It's not like we've got a reaction force in the perimeter that we can send to them. I could strip some guys away from here. Maybe you might send one of these this way. Might need the extra men. Yeah, let's do that. We'll strip this guy down. Bring him there. Okay, end of the British turn. I think, oh, hang on. No, I've got that guy that's trying to still escape, and mind these guys. Yeah, okay, this guy's made it to the perimeter. That guy's nearly there. These guys are conducting a running battle. So I think that's it. Polish turn. So the Polish can't land yet. They can land when they've got a minimum of 3 units. I did balls this up earlier. I'd actually purchased stuff which I tried to resell, and anyway, it's a whole thing. So they should be veteran with a vehicle, so we can't actually afford them at the moment. So it's the end of the Polish turn. Now, of course, paratroopers don't have vehicles. The problem with this game is the movement scales. So what I've had to do is give some units. Yeah, no camera's fine, mate. That's all good. Just shout me when you're ready, and I'll drop the link in the chat. I'm looking back at the chat every few minutes. So, one German unit coming on the board. Tiger 2s. This would be Naust's Tiger unit, probably. Yeah, so he'll have to come in here. Bit of a way to travel. So we're nearly at the end of the reinforcements that are coming in for this game. Let's bring this guy in. Oh, hang on. Let's drop around on him. Yep. Just a little gang chasing after him. It's quite funny. Now we've got a shed load of artillery down here, haven't we? Let's put it into action. This is exactly what we need to... None of these reinforcements made it into the perimeter. We killed them all. None of them made it in. This guy's going to pull back. Yeah, so all 3 of those units were destroyed before they even got into the perimeter. I'm a pretty mean player playing against myself. But that's the best way, isn't it? Otherwise, it's not interesting. So, okay, again. Right, well, this Jeep's going to go. I'm going to save that because I reckon we can take this out without that. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, overrun. Okay. Right, so we're going to bring this down here. First attack on Frost's headquarters. Ooh. Yeah, we've overrun those units. Looks like it could be the end for the men at the bridge. They held on for... They got here, I think, on turn 5 or 6. So they've held on for a pretty long period of time. Valiantly so. Well, I thought it was going to go this turn, but they are still holding on. Freddie Goff's Jeep Squadron and some men with Piats and a couple of guys with a gun. Right now, should we attack this now? No, I'm going to wait a bit. So we'll get in position. But I'm not going to attack him yet. I want to wait until I can attack him in force. These units are all going to be needed down here, so we're going to keep moving them. Okay. How are we doing? Okay, so all right, here most of these units are out of supply, I think. We still need to try and push our attack here. Ooh. This guy can't move. This guy can't move. This guy can move, but he hasn't got any ammo. So this guy can't move. These guys are all waiting for the chance to Okay, it's all a bit rubbish, isn't it? But we're putting on pressure. I think that's it. Is that it for the Germans? I think that's it. Yeah, we're not attacking on the south. And we might be able to do some repairing here, though. Let's have a look. Nope. 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 Okay, so they're all good. All right, end of turn. Clear weather again. So this guy no, not this guy. This guy we were bringing over to this side to assist, weren't we? Might as well injure these people when we get the chance, eh? I'm going to keep him back there. Right. Well, this guy's going to get killed if he doesn't move. I'm going to pull him back a bit. Piet, no good against the Tiger too, you know what I mean? We are losing units now, so the British have got to be pretty conservative with their attacks. Yeah, this guy's out of ammo, isn't he? So hang on a minute. Oh, that Piet can't reach him. Or can he? No, he can't. Okay. This guy could. Yeah, we got him. That was worth doing. And then we've got our units here that are struggling to get back into the perimeter. This one has made it. This one really struggling now. I don't think he's going to get there. That's it. Okay, Polish turn. We'll be able to buy a unit. So we'll just buy that. Right, okay. That's in there. So we now got another one. As soon as we got 3 of those ready to drop, they can come in, but I don't know that I'll play the game that long. Oh, okay, you're available. Cool. Right, I'm going to drop this link in here. I'm putting it in public domain, mate, so it's only going to stay there for a few seconds and I'm going to delete it. Okay. So, there you go. You should be able to jump on with that. Post underneath if you've got it, because I know I can delete it. So I think that's it. Oh yeah, it's a Polish turn, isn't it? So we're done. Okay. And it's the German turn again. Right, now I think the bridge will fall. Here we are. I can see you're trying to connect. We've got you. Hello. Can you hear me all right? I can't hear anything. I can hear your mic, but I can't hear you.
Hi.
Hey, there we go.
Yeah, nice.
How's it going?
Yeah, you.
Not too bad. Where are you from? Where are you calling me from?
I'm from Germany. I had to shut down the audio from the stream because I had a double sound. Oh,
no problem. Yeah, I know. I understand. Welcome. Well, Operation Market Garden is like a massive. It's something I'm very passionate about. Well, anything Western Front 44. In fact, I'm the guy that tried to get the Pegasus Bridge movie made. That was me, the one that didn't happen.
Really?
Yeah, that was my film.
You're kind of famous then. Great.
Yeah, I am a bit in that in World War II circles. Everybody knows me because of that film, because that was the big film that didn't happen and we got ripped off, and it was all really horrible, mate. It was just awful.
Yeah.
I've been
Sad
trying.
that it didn't went well, but yeah, I mean, the effort already is, and the opportunity, great job.
Thank you very much. I've been trying to get a European version of Band of Brothers made forever, and actually, this is a photo from a test shoot that we did in Daventer, where Bridge Too Far was filmed.
Well, that's looking pretty dope. Let me
Yeah,
say
well,
that.
we were just there for a couple of days. We just did a recce to see. We recce'd Daventer and Arnhem to see what locations we could use, because I've written 7 of the 12 scripts for that show. Some of them are available on Amazon, and there's 2 episodes set in Arnhem. One of them's told from the point of view of a Dutch boy who's lost and he's trying to get back to his parents' house, so I could take him anywhere I wanted in the battle because he's like a lost kid. And the other episode is all told from General Sasabowski's sort of what do you call him? His Batman, his personal assistant. It's all told from his point of view, so you get to see the whole battle through the Polish eyes from start to end, who obviously had a bit of a tragic time at Arnhem. Anyway, let me save this. I hope you like my map. It's pretty accurate, but I've made a few changes to the new one. And then
it's very exciting. The map and also the news about the storyboard you already made.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. So what I'm going to do is we're going to quit to the main menu here. And if I go into the editor, I'll show you where I'm at with it now. So I'm going to do one of these for D-Day as well. Right, so this is the map now. So I've changed a few things. So, for example, the bunker has been put 1 hex further away, because if it's here, the problem with that is that then any German units that arrive from the south can't actually attack across the bridge because the bunker's in the way. The bridge is represented by 2 land hexes because I didn't want it to be able to be blown up accidentally or otherwise. So that's in the game, of course.
Yeah,
now,
true.
I think I'm right in if I go on to units.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to select a valid player first. That's right, I do, don't I? So let's go to Germany. So this is one of the things you're going to be able to help me with immediately, I think, is that I can purchase a pontoon bridge. Yes, here we are.
Yes.
And I can put that on the map where it was, which would be, I think it was between the railway bridge and Arnhem Bridge, but it wasn't as far as the bend where the factory was. So I think it was something like around here. So we'll put that there to represent that. So that's in the game as well. And the Germans, of course, what they did was you probably know this, they cut the middle section of it and they sent that downstream so that the pontoon bridge was effectively useless.
My knowledge is simply based on the outcome historically, and then I watched the movie.
Bridge Too Far.
Yeah, right.
I've just done a mega cut of Bridge Too Far, which I tried to stream on my channel the other day, and YouTube blocked it. But what I've done is I've taken Bridge Too Far and I've edited all of the scenes from the Market Garden Band of Brothers episode into Bridge Too Far, and also some other shots of some other movies. So now I've got this super mega cut of Bridge Too Far. It's wicked.
That's really great. Yeah, I mean, I think it's shut down because of copyright.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't monetized or anything. It was just for fun. You used to be able to do that on YouTube, but they're so strict about everything now. So sorry, go on.
It's a bit understandable. I mean, not that I am really a guy who cares. I mean, I just use it. I would have really enjoyed it, but I think the owners and especially YouTube as a company has to do something if you upload original content, no matter what's your what is it called, what the intention is.
So how do I put how do I put a shield on this unit here? Because I seem to have accidentally
it's with
added one
hovering
here.
over the cursor and hitting D button.
Oh, wow. Okay. And that means that unit's locked in place, right? It can't move.
Yeah, it's locked in place until an enemy unit comes close. I don't know exactly what's the activation range. I guess maybe 3 or 5 tiles or
No,
something.
that's fine, because that's exactly what I want for that. So that's good. So that was one of my questions. So the other question was, how can I create a Polish paratrooper unit? Have you got any ideas?
Yeah, sure. I mean, the easiest way is, have you already created a mod? Because you need to create a mod if you want to change stuff.
I tried doing that, and the guy who was trying to help me with it wasn't an expert on that, so we didn't get very
I can tell
far.
you that if you want.
Okay, great. Let me just, I've been drinking loads of water here, so let me dash to the bathroom real quick, and then we'll dive into that. Is that okay? So I'll be like 30 seconds.
That's fine. Yeah, fine.
Do you want to, as you're being so extremely helpful and helping me out, do you want to see a quick bit of second unit battle footage that we shot for the Pegasus Bridge movie?
Yeah, sure. I would like that.
That most people haven't seen. I'm just trying to see, where is it now? I think I've got
It's original footage you made for the project.
Yeah. Well, what we did was, whenever we got a chance or we had a bit of money, we would do things like when the big anniversary jump took place in Normandy. You know, they did the biggest jump with period correct aircraft since World War II.
Oh, great.
We took a second unit over there and we filmed that. And that got me all the footage that I would need for the entire series in one go.
That is sneaky. Very good job.
Yeah, because also you can replicate that footage. You can CGI template it, so you can turn 8 of the aircraft into 800 aircraft if you want.
Oh.
So
well, that's pretty decent. It's also pretty smart. I mean, I don't think that's any copyright issue, because it was a public
I had, first of all, I had permission from the organizers to film it anyway.
Even better.
And we weren't filming any people's faces, so we didn't need we didn't need that sort of thing. But I'm just trying to find this battle sequence for you. Hold on a second. I'm only going to show a quick bit of it, but where did I put it? Damn, let's have a look in the recents. Yeah, we just actually we had a whole thing recently with a studio that was interested in this in America. So but their submission process was really quite odd. So I had to create something very, very specific for them, which was this reel, but it was what they wanted was a completed scene, and the only completed scene we had was an action sequence, which is the one I'm trying to find for you now. The problem with that was that I mean, it's all well and good showing people some action, but it doesn't really tell you what the film's about, what the TV show's about.
Yeah, right.
So
you need a full trailer for telling like a bit of a story.
Yeah, and we had a full trailer, but they didn't allow trailers as part of the action sequence, which I have to say was kind of insanity, really. So yeah, here we go. I'll show you from here. So I don't know if you know your history around the events of Pegasus Bridge at all, but the last serious attempt to take the bridge was in the afternoon of the 6th of June by elements of the 21st Panzer Division, and they attacked with a couple of tanks, self-propelled guns, and Panzer Grenadiers. and this British paratrooper, he picked up a Bren gun and charged 2 tanks out in the open, and that was how the attack stalled. We actually shot that sequence because we were able to get the tanks for the day relatively cheaply, and of course getting the right tanks is always really difficult.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But this is a portion of that sequence.
Tank up the road.
Yeah, so you get the idea.
This is really huge. I mean, that's looking like an actual finished product.
Well, it was. Yeah, I mean, it's
some blood is missing, maybe.
Well, there's a few. I mean, the black actor who's guy called Toby. He wasn't actually there that day. That shot of him was taken from a different day, and all of his the shots of him arriving are missing because the pilot episode of Paratrooper is about the first black paratrooper in the British Army who was part of 7th Battalion in Normandy. And until I researched the topic thoroughly, I didn't even know we had any black paratroopers in World War II, but we actually had about 7 in the 6th Airborne Division alone. So, you know, with modern sensibilities and everything else, I thought, well, this is a story that people will definitely want to put money into. You would not believe how difficult it is to get funding for anything. It is difficult.
I mean, I'm really not deep into it, but I think there's a demand on stuff like that.
Oh no, there is absolutely, but it's, you know, who gets what projects funded gets all very political. But if you win the Euro lottery, please let me know, and we'll see if we can.
Yeah, then
I've got to go back to the main menu to do mods, right? Haven't we got to go? So we're going to settings or something. Where are we going?
Yeah.
No, mods. To mods.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Well, so you can see here, I was trying to create a free Polish paratrooper thing.
Yeah, okay.
But that was as far as I got. When I went back to find it in the menu under units, it wasn't actually there. So maybe I've done something wrong. So
yeah, we can take a look on it, or or you create a new. Let's try this one first.
Okay, so how do we check to see if it's actually correct?
You have to hit it, and then it gets a marker that it's active.
Right. So I don't know where it is in these folders that appear because I've got custom heroes, custom tiles, no, custom units, right?
Yeah.
I've got.
Wait, is it activated? I think it should have a marker if it's activated. Hit it again in the mods manager menu.
Okay, hold on. So where am I going?
Hit on the name free no, not on the right.
Right. Yeah.
Now it's active.
Right. Now I need a thumbnail for it.
Yeah, right. I think in the basic main folder of the mod, there's a file called thumbnail with exactly this picture. You have to replace it with a picture of your choice.
Okay, so all right. So how do I get? What do I do to get the Yes. 3 Polish paratroopers, and then you've got a list of all those things. I've got custom.
Yeah, right. You have to go back 1 layer up to the root folder of the mod, and there's something like this basic thumbnail. Basically, the name of the thumbnail is a thumbnail, and you put it in the root folder of the mod.
Okay.
Let me check fast. I
Yeah,
can check my mod.
This is where it gets complicated, because you also can't see the folders I'm opening at the moment.
Yeah, if you go to the desktop, you
let me try and show you those if I can. Yeah, here we go. So this is the folder that's opening up for me when I click on that folder.
All right. Yeah, there you see this thumbnail JPEG. This is the picture.
Oh yeah,
with
yeah.
Exact same name, and then you can replace it with everything. I don't know.
Okay.
I think it has to be JPEG, but I'm not sure. Maybe.
But at the minute, this is just a blank JPEG.
Yeah, this is exactly what you see right now.
Yeah. Okay. So
I think it says no thumbnail.
How do I replace that with a Polish paratrooper? How do we do that?
You mean the thumbnail or the graphic for the unit?
Either.
You need a picture of your choice from a Polish paratrooper and put it into the thumbnail. For the graphic itself, I think you should pick a placeholder.
Yeah, I mean, all I need for the minute is actually the same artwork for the British paratrooper, except with the Polish color background. So
how will I download that one on the Discord or on the Steam forum?
Okay, so all right, let me stop that for a second. So I'm on the Discord folder thing. So let me open up that now.
I think there's a section. It's called Archives or something. Right at the bottom.
Okay, well, what I can do is thanks to the wonders of modern technology, I can share screen with you again, and you can tell me what I'm doing.
Yeah,
I'm really crap at this sort of thing because my memory is atrocious, so I never remember anything. So, right, okay.
No,
so
the game dev is awesome. He offers everything. It's.
I know. I absolutely love this game. I'm gonna have a word with Valentine. I want to actually design some scenarios for the game, and I want to do a really good Market Garden one, because the one they've got is terrible.
Oh, that's an awesome idea. I think what you're looking for is right at the bottom of the list. It's
okay.
Below that game, right there you have Archives, and there you have Hex of Steel graphics, right at the bottom.
Wait. So, Hex of Steel graphics here we go. Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay.
So, and there you have the Google Docs for the units, the tiles, and the flex.
So is that new unit graphics here? Is that what I'm going to?
I think so. Last time I downloaded it, it was from the Steam forum, but I think this should be. Maybe then maybe go to the mods channel and watch in the pinned messages in Discord, or go to the Steam game page. There it works. I did it recently.
All right, let's do the Steam game page. So
yeah, right.
I'm going on.
Yeah, it's right in the forums from the game.
Okay, hold on. Let me open up that, because I think I've closed it. All right, so we'll close that down. Steam. It's amazing how I mean, if you can, I don't know how old you are, but I'm 51. In fact, I'm going to be 52.
Oh, no, I'm not reaching you.
No,
I'm not sure about a personal stuff.
Well, I mean, that's good. That's good for you. But I'm an old school war gamer. So on the shelf behind me, I've got like about 5 board games to do with Market Garden.
Oh well, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah, and I was a playtester on a couple of those.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so I'm from the era where we used to meet up in each other's houses to play this kind of thing. It's just getting your head around the fact that I'm now designing my own map, and I can be talking passionately about this subject to somebody I've met 5 minutes ago is nuts, but it's great. I love it. So, okay, so I'm on the Steam folder. Let me open this up. I think you meant for me to come to.
Yeah, right. It's in the discussions. The first post. It's a pinned message. Access to base graphics.
So where am I going here?
You go to the community hub.
Oh yeah, okay. Community, yeah.
Then Hex of Steel.
Okay.
Then you go to discussions. At the top.
Oh yes. Sorry. Right.
So there, the first post you see access to base
graphics. Okay.
Yeah, there's a link that should work. You see there this
units. This one here.
Yeah, right.
All right. Let's see.
I see. It's pretty recent. It's July 8th.
Okay. You are leaving Steam. Continue to external site. Yes. Okay. Okay.
You can trust that. I just downloaded it a few days ago.
No. Okay. Right. But unfortunately, what it said when I go there is couldn't preview file. There's a problem with the.
Yeah, it's a bit big to preview. I mean, it's like, I don't know, like a gigabyte or something. It contains every country's unit graphics, every graphic.
Okay, I'm downloading it. Yeah, it says it's too large to Google scan for viruses. Yeah.
I don't know. It's bigger than the whole game on my drive.
Oh right.
I think Valentin is doing some I don't know, sneaky stuff like that. He grabs the graphics.
Yeah, I'm hoping to. I'm actually going to interview him on my YouTube.
Yeah, that's interesting.
The main thing I do on my YouTube channel is I interview creatives. I interview a lot of actors, writers, directors from the film industry. In fact, I've got Charles Band, who's produced 427 movies, coming on in 2 days' time.
That's great. Yeah, I recently subscribed, and I didn't knew the channel, but now I know, and I will learn it.
That's very kind. How this YouTube all started for me is because of a friend of mine who's got a channel called The Critical Drinker, if you know him.
The Critical Drinker?
Yeah.
He's drinking and having critical
he's content. But me and him, we know each other outside of YouTube. We're friends in
that is awesome.
So we've and he was the one who's always encouraged me to do this. So he's been on my channel loads of times. If you check some of the like we do an extensive breakdown of Band of Brothers.
That is great.
We're on episode 10 this Sunday, so you want to watch that. I think Drinker's going to be on that.
Yeah, I will try.
Okay,
so time maybe to rewatch the series again.
Oh, I think that'll be the 20th time I've rewatched it probably. Okay, so the units, the file, the zip download is downloading. I've got the
right. You should keep that file. It gives you valid information about the unit size and how it's created, and you can fiddle around with the stuff. But most important, you can use it for a replays like you do now. You want to grab the British.
I've got the units folder. Yeah. Okay. So hang on. So now I've got to go back. We've got to go back to that other screen. So I'm going to close this.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I'm not the only viewer. I think the other guys maybe would love to not see your Steam library.
Yeah. Let's. So we're going back to Hex of Steel. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to find that thumbnail and drag it into there. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, right. Exactly the same spot where this original blank one is with the same name.
Let me see if I can. So I'm looking through all the stuff here. I'm trying to find either because he might have added it already. Right, let's look in the Polish folder just in case they've been added. Counter paratroopers.
The counter is the background. It's needed if you create a new faction, for example. Then they need a counter.
Okay, so I'm creating Polish paratroopers. So
you need
the right thing then?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, you can check the original Polish folder. Does it contain a paratrooper folder?
I'm looking at the Polish folder, and it's basically got right at the top. The first thing in it is counter paratroopers PNG meta.
Okay, so you don't need to put a counter in. It will automatically use this counter if you create a paratrooper unit for.
Oh, hang on, and there's a counter paratroopers PNG as well.
Yeah, right. You can maybe watch it. It's just it's just the background on what the unit is put.
Okay, so how do what am I doing? Am I dragging one of these
You
over
just
to
need
it? No.
if you want to create a unit for a faction for a country which already exists in the game, you don't need to add the counter.
Okay,
And
so
since you want to do that, you only need the graphic for the unit.
okay, right. So what am I grabbing from this folder then?
From this folder, nothing. It was only to make sure that Poland has a paratrooper counter. Now you go to the Great Britain folder and grab the paratrooper unit graphic.
Oh, okay, all right. So let me do that then. So I'm going to the Great Britain folder, if I can find it. I've got a British Raj meta. I don't know what that means. There's a British Raj folder. Presumably that's Britain during the time of the Raj rule. Is that? I think actually this might be
Great Britain, I guess.
No, I think this is. Yeah, I think this is the British folder because it seems to have everything in it. Let me just check there isn't another one. I don't know.
I don't think so.
No,
I mean the game contains only this British section.
Okay, all right, yeah. So no, so that must be it, right? British. Okay. So in this, what am I grabbing? I'm grabbing the
paratrooper.
The paratrooper PNG image. Is that what I'm grabbing?
That's correct. Yeah, you grab that.
Right. Okay. And how I've highlighted it. What do I do with it?
You right click and copy it.
Okay, I'm right clicking and I'm copying it. Yep, done that.
And then you have in the game, you opened the folder from your Free Polish Paratroopers mod.
So I'm opening this. Okay. Yeah.
There you go to. Let me take a look. You go to
custom unit graphics. Okay. Yeah.
Then units.
Yeah.
You see a folder with Great Britain.
Yeah.
Then you throw it right into there.
Okay. Paste item. Okay.
Right.
It's appeared. So we've done that.
Yeah. Right. If you want to use the same name or you want to rename it,
I'll rename.
I think it should be named Polish Paratroopers, right?
That's exactly what I'm going to call it.
Yeah. Then you have to rename the name, the picture. Sorry.
I'm going to call it Free Polish Paratroopers, which is what I wrote.
Great.
So. Yeah, that's my ringtone. Funny, isn't it?
Yeah, that's decent, I would say.
Back when Star Trek was good. Okay,
it was, yes.
Yeah. The latest series, I just can't watch it. It's like Beverly Hills 90210 in space.
Yeah, we have time.
So okay, so I've renamed the counter. What am I doing now?
So you have put the paratrooper graphic in the British folder, right?
Yes.
So now you go back in game.
So I'm going back onto mods manager, or what?
Yeah, right. Now you deactivate the mod and reactivate it to reload the graphic.
Okay, right. So I'm coming out of the mods manager.
Yeah, that's not needed. I mean, go back to the mods manager and unmark it and mark it again. That's you see the size has changed. You have to unmark it, click on it,
right,
and activate it again.
Okay, when you say activate it, what do you want me to do? Open the folder again?
Just click it again on the name, not the folder.
Okay, so right, okay, yeah.
So now it's active again and updated with the stuff you put into it. Now you can go back to the main menu.
Okay, I'm still.
And go into the unit editor.
Right, so editor, unit editor. Okay, yeah.
Now you pick your mod at the top drop down.
Edit mod none.
Wait, maybe you have to restart the game.
Right, so this is where I had the problem last time.
Okay.
It was always edit mod none. There was no option to edit the mod. So
can you restart the game fast?
Right, so I'm going to close out the game. I'm going to come out.
Yeah, right.
Right, so we're coming out the game.
Yeah, I think I had something similar on modding on mobile. On the PC version, it works. I think are you on Mac?
I'm on a Mac, yeah.
Yeah, that's maybe a bit different. I have no experience with that, but Valentin is also using a Mac, so it definitely works.
Yeah, I'm so glad that he's a Mac user, because if he'd
Yeah.
been a PC user, this game would not be available on the Mac. And I
He
specifically bought
has the best multi-platform game that I play.
Oh, I think it's great. It's a really good game.
It is. It absolutely is.
And I actually did a live stream where it's called I'm looking for a new game, and my friend, another YouTuber, came on with me, and we went on Steam together, and he saw it and said, "How about this one, Lance?" And I went, "No, I've looked at that before, and it looks like I thought it was about there's a game called Squad Leader, and then there's another game like Squad Leader, which is computerized, which everybody hated, and the graphics for that, the counter design and the number design on the counter is exactly the same. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's that game everybody said was rubbish. I was wrong about that. I just got confused. It wasn't that game. That game's called something of Heroes.
This game is the best Hex game I ever played.
No,
to be honest.
As we say in the UK, it's the bollocks. Right, so I'm going back onto Steam. I'm going to my library.
Restart the game and it should be there.
I'm pressing play. We'll get the menu open again. I'll share my screen again. By the way, if you're ever coming to London, I have a spare room at Airbnb, very cheap. So
well, that's very kind of you. I mean, you never say never.
I can even throw in a war game because I have the I play miniatures as well, right? I have
that is really cool. I have some Warhammer pals who play.
Well, it's World War II, so I have the Battle of Arnhem in 10 mil. I've got the entire Market Garden campaign in 10 mil, and I've got the bridge in 1/32. So big soldiers to you and me.
Very good.
So you'd have a lot of fun with that. Right. Okay. So we're on here.
So let's try again to go on the editor.
Edit unit editor.
Yeah. Right.
Right. Okay.
So now pick the mod.
Oh, free Polish paratroopers. Right. Okay. Right. Now what happens? What do we do now?
Now you hit the Great Britain country.
Country. Great. Not Poland?
No. You don't need it. Poland don't has a base.
Okay.
I show you the most easy way.
All right. Yes. Well, easy is good. So is this it? British Raj?
No. That's India.
Right.
It's Great Britain. Oh, United Kingdom. That's a problem. Right. Basic name is Great Britain, but for English players, it's renamed like a translation to United Kingdom, but it's in the alphabet at the stage from Great Britain.
Right. We got the unit from the British Raj, I'm just saying, but let's not worry about that for the moment. Okay.
So
let's see
now you grab the original paratrooper.
Okay, so I'm searching for the original British paratrooper unit on.
Yeah, right.
Okay. So presumably under P.
Yeah, correct. There it is.
There they are.
So
okay.
Activate it. Now you go copy unit. That's right side.
Oh yes, very good. Right.
Now you make create new unit. Right upper corner.
Oh yes. Yeah.
Now you go paste unit, right bottom.
Okay.
So now you rename it to Free Polish Paratroopers, or what the name of the picture was.
Yeah, where is that? I don't see. Oh, do you mean
the name of the? Yeah, right. Just click in.
Okay.
And add what you have named the picture.
Okay, so the picture hasn't reappeared in the box though, even though I've copied.
Yeah, it's case sensitive in case just in case you had.
Right. So it's
no, just keep all that and make add unit.
Okay. End availability year. Oh right, that's okay. That's all fine.
You can edit it later. Just check if the graphic is there. If you hit add unit, right bottom.
Okay. So add unit. Okay. Yeah.
So.
Where's the graphic?
You get an achievement, and now you can pick in the list add free paratroopers left side. No, left in the drop-down menu. Right, scroll up to the free para.
Okay, I still don't have the artwork in the box.
Wait, let's check.
Okay, right.
There it is.
Okay, all right. Right now, but we want this. What I want to do is
I see
the Polish color.
Did you maybe copy the counter graphic and not the?
Well, you said to take the counter graphic. What am I?
No. I mislead you.
Okay.
You need the unit graphic. I'm really sorry.
Okay, so is it possible when we get it to change the color of this? And I also want to add it to Poland, not to the United Kingdom. So we want to be adding it to
you
Poland.
wanted to add it to Poland?
Yes.
Okay. Wait, then just change the country to Poland.
Right. What, here now or?
Yeah, right.
Okay. So because these are Polish, No, it's fine. These are Polish units living in the UK who escaped from Poland, and it's the Free Polish Parachute Brigade. So they are Polish forces.
Okay.
Dropped by British planes.
Now hit add unit again.
Right. So we're going to go add unit again. Okay.
Yeah, and you need to delete the first Polish paratroopers from the Brits first.
Okay, so hang on. Right,
I'm
getting really confused now.
Yeah,
it's. Right, I'm going to this menu on the left, and I'm deleting something. No.
Yeah, right, but it's a free Polish paratrooper.
Yeah. So, I mean, I could have them in the British folder, I suppose, but I'd rather have I want them to be the Polish colors, so they're going to need to be in there. Okay, so I'm deleting this now.
Yeah, right. Delete the unit.
So is that here? The delete.
Yeah. That's right.
Yep. Okay. All right. Okay. So we've done that.
Now you pick country Poland.
Here.
Yeah. Right.
Okay.
And you create the unit, and we add the graphic afterwards.
Let's add the graphic later and make sure we get. The problem is there isn't a Polish paratrooper counter in the Polish selection. That's what I've been saying.
Okay. Yeah, then we will address it. So create a new unit.
Okay. Where?
Right top corner.
Yes. Okay.
Paste unit.
Paste unit. Okay. Right. Okay.
Then change the name.
We're going to change this to Poland as well.
Right.
So Poland, and then Free Polish Paratroopers.
Right.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Yeah.
Now add the unit.
That's correct. Add unit. Okay. Yeah.
So if you now check in the list, it will have no graphic, but we add that afterwards.
Okay, right. So there's the unit, right?
There's the unit, and it's missing a graphic.
Okay.
That's why there's a question mark.
Okay.
So now you save the mod, right top corner.
Here.
Yeah, right. Exit to the main menu.
Okay, so I've done that, hopefully. Oh, it said save successfully.
Yeah,
okay.
You can also, I guess you can turn that the pop-ups close automatic. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, so we're now here. Where are we going now?
You go, you close the game and have to re-add the graphic.
Okay, so I'm closing the game again. All right. So what am I opening now? Am I opening the game again?
Yeah. No. You go to the folder you downloaded with the unit graphics.
Right. Okay. Yes, I have that folder.
Yeah. Now you pick the graphic and the counter from.
Okay.
Oh no. You don't need a counter. It already had a counter.
I'm going to share this with you so that I pick the right thing.
Better, yeah.
I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So these are the folders.
Yeah,
see, we went in British Raj last time, which was wrong. Anyway.
No, you go to
right.
Show me the Poland folder first.
Yeah, like I said, there is something in there. Hold on. Oh, there's nothing in here right now.
That's the folder from your mod.
Oh, okay. Where am I going?
The stuff you downloaded before from.
Oh, this is the mod folder. So this is
right.
This is different.
Just keep it open. Here is where we drop it.
Okay. So I'm going to keep this on my screen. All right. Let me close that.
Open the other folder.
You got to open the other folder, right? That's the. God, this is so complicated. Right. Okay. So.
I'm sorry. Normally it's
it's
easy, but I messed a bit up.
That's okay. I appreciate you taking the time to help me. I really do. So. Right. Okay. So I
appreciate that you doing some promotion for my beloved game.
Oh well, listen, man. I've got when I'm done with this, you're going to have the ultimate, very historically accurate Market Garden mega game. to play.
Yeah, I will play it.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Okay, so here is the folder. So
Yeah,
we're going to
now
go
you
to Poland. Let's go to Poland on here because there was some kind of, I'm sure there was some kind of paratrooper thing. Right. So look, counter paratroopers, PNG.
So you don't need that.
Okay, I don't need that. Right.
Yeah.
So
now you go to the Great Britain folder.
Okay, but did you want to check here to see if there's anything else paratrooper wise in this folder?
That's enough for me.
All right. Okay. So we don't need this. Okay.
No,
I don't know why there aren't.
It's already in the base game.
Yeah, but there are no Polish paratrooper counters in the base game.
Yeah, you need the counter is already in the base game in case you want to recruit a paratrooper from another faction in the unit editor.
Okay. All right. So what am I doing? Where am I going?
Now you open Great Britain folder.
Okay. So I don't think it's the British Raj folder. I think there's a United
Great Britain.
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So there you scroll down to paratrooper. Man, I really don't know why it's all so messed up. It's not an alphabetical order, isn't it? Oh, there it is.
It's not in any. Oh, yes. Paratrooper PNG, right?
Right. Now you copy that one.
I'm copying this. Okay. Right.
Now you go back in your mod folder.
Right. So we're going to close this folder.
Right.
Now I've got to try and find the mod folder wherever that is. Where is it? That's a good question. Because I had to close it in order to access that.
Now, then you can reopen it from the game if you want.
Can we? We can reopen it from the game. Right, let's do that. So
that's the most easy way.
Yeah.
I mean, it's somewhere. I have the exact path also. I made a shortcut to my desktop.
Right. So I'm back on the game. We're going to open the game back up.
Right.
Hang on, I'm sharing the wrong screen. Let me do that.
If Valentin will look this, he will think, man, I can do that pretty fast.
Well, everybody, you know what? I was hoping he was going to jump on at some point, but when I'm further
he's on
along,
vacation already.
That's right. Yes,
I get from the forum.
It's all right. You're doing an able job of standing in. Okay, so I'm now going to editors again.
No, to mods.
Oh, mods. Yeah, right. Okay, mods.
Then you hit the folder from your mod.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
So now you open the graphics and units again.
So I'm opening the graphics folder and then units, and in the units folder I'm going to go to Poland.
Right.
Right. Okay. Do it, and then in the Polish folder I'm going to paste this item.
Right. You paste the paratroopers in. Is there already the free Polish paratrooper left over from the try before?
No, there's just paratroopers PNG in this folder now.
Oh, great. Then you name it free Polish paratroopers.
So I'm going to name that now. Okay. All right. Hold on. Because I've just now closed that very helpfully.
Yeah, I think we are close now.
Good. It'll be. It's just one of the things I really want to get sorted because the Polish got such a raw deal in the battle anyway. Yet they fought like tigers. You know, they were an incredible unit.
I think Valentin has also made a tutorial clip about creating units. Like it's called modding tutorial on his YouTube channel. Maybe you find some time.
Funny enough, with the map, something else you can show me after this is the map thing, because I tried to bring my Arnhem map under my map, and I couldn't get it to, highlight.
Yeah, we will do that afterwards. Have you renamed the picture?
I'm just doing that now. So I'm changing paratroopers PNG to free Polish paratroopers PNG, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay, all right.
Exactly, with capitals like the one unit we created.
Yeah, exactly the same. Okay, all right, good. Okay, done that.
So now you go back to the mods manager, and
so I'm closing that folder down.
Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm back in the mods manager. Where am I going?
Now you activate the mod again, like clicking on free Polish paratrooper name.
Right, on the folder here, right.
Yeah. Now turn it back on.
Okay. And now what?
Okay.
Then what am
Now
I
it
doing?
should be there. Let's go back to the main menu.
Right, we're going back to them. And where are we going?
You want to change some stats, I assume, or you want to play with the same stats as the
No. They've got the same stats as British paratroopers, so that's fine. So
yeah, well, I think they should be there now. Like the date and stuff from the British paratroopers match the Arnhem battle era,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Then
No,
I
all of
think
that,
they
all of
should
that,
be there now.
all that's fine. So where am I going here? So what am I doing?
Just load the save from the stream, like the map. Load in and into the map, and then you can check if you can recruit them.
Okay, hold on. So I'm now going into editors.
If you want, yeah.
And I'm now going to my maps editor.
Right.
So you're telling me we've already created the right unit with the right color? That doesn't seem possible, but let's see.
They now have the Polish colors, but let's check first if the unit is there.
Right. Okay. So all right. So let's go in here. We tick on Poland.
Right.
Come out. Let's just there aren't any Polish units in the beginning. So but let's just for argument's sake.
They're still missing the graphic.
You
didn't have a typo or something? It's maybe the Mac thing again that you have to restart the game.
There's no typo. It's free Polish parity. I may need to restart the computer perhaps, but it's the free.
You don't have to restart the computer. Maybe you have to restart the game.
Okay. All right. So the unit's there though. The unit is there.
The unit is there. I think maybe there's a problem on Mac, the same as I had on my Android tablet, that you have to restart the game if you want to add content. Like if you add a graphic, you have to reload the mod. That is normally done on the PC that you activate, deactivate and reactivate it.
All right. Well, look, the unit's there. So
just close the game and restart it. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. It's fine. Right. So I've come out. I'm now restarting the game.
I think we lost all the viewers from the stream, right?
Well, when I do gaming streams, I hardly have any viewers anyway, especially if they're at this time of day. So don't worry about that.
Yeah, that will change. I mean, the guys from the Hex of Steel, I think they would like that. Especially if Valentine steps by, then they
yeah.
For sure.
Okay, so I'm back on the main menu. Where am I going? I'm going back into map editor again.
Yeah. And I hope the graphic is there now. If there's no typo, I think it should work.
All right, let's see. I'm not going to hold my breath here. Right, we're going to click on. I mean, at least the unit's there. So we've got the unit, even if the graphics.
Everything else should be. I mean.
Hey,
it's there.
All right, brilliant. Okay, so let's tackle the next thing if you're okay for time.
I'm fine.
Right, so this is how you, by clicking in the top left-hand corner, that's how you bring up the map graphic that you want to use underneath your map, if you understand what I'm saying.
You mean a picture overlay?
Yes, picture overlay. Right.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Okay, so I had one.
Yeah.
I was not able to bring it up, and I can't quite understand why.
I can tell you.
Okay.
Where is it? Where did you store the picture?
It's stored currently in my documents, and I believe it's also on my desktop as well.
Yeah, you have to choose or pick the picture from this pop-up window in-game. Here it says load. I think then you go to desktop or documents, left side of the window.
Right. Okay, so let's go documents. You're right. And then do I need to copy and paste it into here? Or
I don't know. I don't see anything.
Well, I mean, I've gone into my documents. According to this, I've got nothing in my documents, even though I'm accessing my documents. My documents.
Yeah, maybe it's like hidden or something.
Let me try. I'm going to try copying it. Right.
Yeah,
so
it has to land right in this folder.
I'm going to copy the document. Right, I've got it. I'm going to try. No, it's only. I can't paste. It just says new folder.
Yeah, you have to. Yeah, maybe put it on the desktop.
What about if I go in here? Can I put it in maps here? No, because then I right click.
Yeah, you can't do this in this window.
Okay.
Just copy it on the desktop in the background, and then hit this. Then hit the desktop.
Okay, so hang on. So this is stuff that's on my desktop.
Yeah,
Oh,
I see everything
yeah,
now.
okay.
You just find the picture and
on a map. There it is. Okay.
okay,
So
mark it and
right.
then hit select.
Right. Okay. So when I do that, how do I
Yeah.
then get the map to appear? I've done that.
And now
before.
it's go to the left bottom corner with the mouse or
left.
whatever.
Hold on. Let me move this screen a bit. The left bottom corner. Okay, with the mouse. Yep. And then
right to the bottom. Go down.
do you? I'm not. Do you mean the left bottom corner of the map, or are you?
Yeah,
right.
Right.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Yeah. So
right.
now you can move it with the arrow keys, and you change the size. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's Shift and plus or something.
I've no idea. Oh,
the small picture you can move with the keyboard arrows, left, right, and up.
Okay. Yeah, I can move.
Yeah,
the
right.
picture. Yeah.
Yeah. Then you can change the size. I guess it was the plus key on the
plus key
numpad.
The plus key is not changing the size.
Yeah, I have remapped the key, to be honest. But okay, now you have the map. Yeah, you have to check the key bindings. I'm really sorry. In the main menu.
What does that mean?
You go to the main menu and hit settings and check the key bindings. I can't tell what's the key.
Oh, I see. Okay. All right, hold on. So
you just hit save. Save
right.
the map.
So we're going to
then
save
you will
the map.
find it.
Okay, so we're going to go to the main menu.
Yeah, right. Yeah, the problem is I remapped the keys and
no, that's all right.
the original key.
Well, you're on a PC anyway. Okay, so where am I going?
Go settings.
Okay. Yeah.
Then key bindings.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Then you have overlay section, left bottom. Scroll a bit down.
Oh yeah, yeah. Up, down.
Yeah.
Scale up and scale down is page up and page down. I don't even know what those...
that's interesting. I'm really sorry I didn't know that. I mean, we could have tried a lot, but...
Okay, but I don't know what is page up and page down. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, you will find it. It's like... I don't know the exact layout, but it's like the keys left side from the numpad.
I can come on camera and show you my keyboard.
If you like to.
Well, I've been on camera before.
You really don't have a picture, a button called page up, page down on a Mac?
Let me just double check. No, I do not.
You can also remap it if you want.
Okay.
I have it on plus and minus on my numpad.
Well, I mean, yeah, plus or minus would be good. Can I do that here?
Yeah, right. You just click it.
Okay, so scale up. We put the plus symbol in. Oh no, now I've got left shift. Hold on. Plus. No, equals. So no. Okay. Well, actually,
whatever you want. Just
equals is fine, and then scale down. We put minus. Right. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. So
now you go back to the editor.
Yeah. All right. Valentine would just laugh if he was watching this. Okay, so we're going back to the map. Okay, we're loading it up.
I don't think Valentine would ever laugh about somebody messing up with this game.
Okay, so
now you should be able to change the size.
Right, so let me click on it, and then
you don't have to.
I want to move it to the middle before I change the size, right?
Yeah, it's way easier to move it after you sized it up.
Oh, okay. Let me do. Okay, so I should
scroll maximal. Scroll out.
Okay, hang on. I'm trying to change the size of it. It's not changing size. I'm pressing the keys I've nominated. It's not doing anything.
Press Shift and the equal button.
There we go.
And that is faster. If you don't hold Shift, it's just minimal to do.
Well, it's not moving at all if I don't hold Shift. So it's only moving if I hold Shift.
Yeah, right. You need the arrow keys. You need Shift if you want to move it faster. Shift and arrow keys.
Yeah.
Then you can change opacity with Q and E.
Let me just try and I mean, my map's going to be different from this anyway, but I kind of wanted to see how close I got it. It's pretty good. So a little bit bigger. And then
if you do without shift, then it's slower, as you see.
Now, how do I? Yeah, I can move it with the directional keys once I've done that. How do I? How do I make it fade so I can see both?
That's with the opacity. That's Q for toning it down.
Oh,
Q
I see. Yes, there we are.
And E is for tuning it up again.
Right. Okay. So that.
Yeah, the best part is you can also play with this in the background. It's not only for the editor. You can do it while playing too.
Yeah. So yeah, it's not too bad.
Yeah, it's looking pretty decent.
My river is slightly wonky. Now hang on. So Arnhem's this way, so the map needs to come this way. So actually, let's shift it all over here. I think I've made it a bit too big.
Yeah, then just tone it down.
Hang on, I need to zoom out so I can see everything. There we go. Yeah, it's too large at the moment. So so
I got without the shift key, because shift is fast.
Yeah, it won't decrease or increase the size without the shift key.
It will. It's just so marginal that you don't see it.
Really? Okay.
You have to hold it a longer time.
All right. We'll try that now because we'll be.
Yeah, you can do it really on the millimeter. It's awesome.
Okay. All right. Let's.
You make a basic sizement with the shift key, and then you adjust it with some small.
You're right. Yes, I can. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, it's a bit of a fiddle, but it will save the layout after you adjusted it.
No.
So the next time you save the map, it saves with the opacity and the overlay exactly in the position you set it up.
Yeah. Damn, this is making me want to redesign the whole map now, but I don't know if I want to do that because I like the map I've got.
I don't know. Redesigning is like making a new one. So you can decide maybe to make a new one. You can also, as you can see, you can make the map even bigger or smaller.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to redo it, do a different version, because this version is already pretty good. And
yeah.
And I know a lot of people who play exactly this size of map on mobile. It's exactly the great size.
Yeah.
For example, so you can maybe do in the future a bigger variant if you like, with the exact accurate stuff you want to add.
Yeah, it's just the right size for a sort of decent level of battle, really.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, so, I mean, how long was the battle for the Bridge of Arnhem in real life?
17th of September until the 26th. Now, because of the movement rates,
9 days.
Yeah.
Or 10, if you.
I mean, it should. Yeah, it'd be 10. You should have the option of going to 10. So
I'm not sure. I think I had a talk with Valentin about if he maybe is able to add like that you can have 2 turns per day, or maybe
5
or 10 or whatever.
Basically, that's a conversation. The way I'm designing the scenario is
just ask him if he comes by.
The movement rates that you have with the counters currently, it's actually works out about 7 turns per day.
Yeah, it's normally fully sufficient for the scenarios, the scale.
So my working one is 100 turns for this game, but I'm gonna change that to somewhere between 60 to 70.
Yeah.
It would really be about 6 turns per day, with maybe then 1 night turn where no one can actually move, but you can refuel and rearm, and then you go into the next day. But I don't know how I'd replicate that on this. My map's pretty close.
I don't think it's a big issue. Bad. I mean, I guess he has only to change that the game accepts decimal numbers. Then you can say 0.5 days per turns per day or something. Oh no, it's like, oh right, it's 0.5 days per turn. Sorry.
Yeah. Well, that's what, because one of the things I've had to do in order to replicate the actual distance that these guys could move is Frost's unit. I made them all commandos with vehicles so that they could move further because they were very light.
Yeah, that's one way.
Yeah.
But you can also edit the stuff, but then if somebody plays with your mod, it also affects every other scenario.
Yeah, I don't want to. If there was a way to only affect the units for this scenario, that would be fine. But I'm not going to start tinkering around with movement rates and shit because then I'm going to have paratroopers that can move 9 hexes.
You can just give them trucks.
Yeah, just giving them trucks.
Some other stuff like trucks have some special rules, for example, for moving at bad weather or something. Maybe they have even some other bonus or malus about fighting. I don't know.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
I'll just giving them the trucks is fine.
Yeah, if
Q&E, isn't it? These is it this? Yes, that's right.
You just have to do a list and ask Valentine everything you want to know.
Yeah. So that's pretty close, because if you look right where the drop zones are, I've got a drop zone here and it's here. I've got one here exactly in the right place. I just made it bigger. And then there's
it's
one
really already pretty accurate.
Yeah, this one
you have done it without an overlay, and for that it's pretty accurate.
It is pretty good. I'm probably not going to change it. Also, this map is basic, so it's not everything's to scale in detail. It's just a simple.
I created like I don't know, maybe five maps or something, and you get better with it. Like my first map has plenty of errors, I would say.
Well, when
already better and so on. I mean, you will get used to it.
When I expand this scenario to go all the way to Eindhoven, because I'm going to do.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I'm gonna do each map individually, so you can play 9 meg and Eindhoven, and then I'm going to do a mega map, which is all of it. It's going to be the ultimate market garden campaign.
That sounds really exciting, really.
Yeah, the one that they've got that map is just horrible. It's horrible to play on. Also, the German units are way too powerful. Like when the paratroopers attack in the first day.
You talk about the base game map?
Yeah. I'm talking about the market.
Valentine is not able to playtest the maps so let's say enough. He can't play or test himself enough because it's so many maps. He plays it one, watches the AI, change side, and then says, okay, it's playable. He's very, very grateful for every feedback he gets on playing experience.
Sure.
I mean, if you say him the Germans are too strong, I can guarantee you he will tweak them.
Yeah, the paratroopers on the first day all need to be able to do 3 times more damage than they're doing. And because the Germans on the first turn were all caught by surprise. So
it's maybe possible that he populated the map by you can hit a button.
I mean, the other thing that he's done wrong with the market garden campaign game is that there's loads of what should be garrison units are actually like full combat infantry, German infantry units. Like the German infantry unit defending the Somme Bridge is like brigade strength. There were like 20 guys there.
It's maybe a mistake. It sounds reasonable what you say, and also I think Valentine just had to do some compromise. He couldn't. He maybe couldn't find the exact order of battle, or he had no time and just hit the auto-populate button. Then you spawn a unit in every victory point.
Well, what I want to do is, when I've created this all properly, I want
you can set up everything. You can set up the entrenchment level, the starting HP of a unit. You can set maybe even their morale. I don't know. You can set their equipment. You can let them spawn without enough or sufficient ammunition. You can really do everything, but I doubt Valentin has done it for every single unit on every single scenario. I think he would have never finished that.
Well, the other thing I want to do with this particular scenario is I'm editing events. I've already done one, so I've got German reinforcements, for example, for turn 3 already.
Oh, that's cool.
And then so I just add a new event, and that's how I add more
for the events. You should really check maybe Valentin's Europe 39 map. You can open it in the editor and then check the list of events he has added.
All right.
Then you see capitulation events, how to set up capitulation events, how to spawn. You can change the tile. For example, you can spawn a factory in a tile or something, or change the ownership of a tile, or declare war with events, make peace. You can add cash. You can do everything with the events. But it's really, really better you watch a map with a lot of events, like the original Europe 39 map. If you then go there in the editor and go to the event tab, you can see like every event in the game, because he used like all, I guess.
Right. Yeah, well, that would be...
I'm not a real expert about that. I use some of the events, but not close, even trying all. And I prefer my maps, if it's possible in any way, to run without events. That means you have more of a sandbox game, like where everything can happen, and not historical dates of war declaration, or that France will always surrender if Paris falls or something. Because I mean, it's a game. If you know when your enemy will drop out if you take one city, you only go for this city. You ignore everything.
Yeah,
And I just wanted to prevent it. I tried setting like 2 major victory points for France. One was Brest and one was Tunis. That made it a bit better. But I mean, you had a longer fight than historically correct, and it's like the sufficient way is using a crap ton of events.
Sure.
But that's like too scripted for my taste.
Right.
But he has on his map like a really good amount of events, like forming Vichy France, letting some countries capitulate, some get. For example, if you come close with the Germans to Moscow, he spawn a defensive line with some units in front of Moscow, like fortifications. You can do all that, but it's like, I mean, it's possible, but it's really a bit tricky, and you just should copy and paste his events, all events you like from his stuff and want to see on your map. You just notice or make a screenshot and replicate them.
Right. Okay. All good to know. At some point I'm gonna do a playthrough of a campaign game starting from 39 on one of the really big maps that he's done. So
that's great.
Yeah, that should be a lot of fun. I look forward to doing that.
I mean, if you play a faction and behave historically, I think you have a pretty historical outcome of the war.
Well, what I want to do is I want to play Germany, but not attack Russia. That's what I want to do.
That will help you, I think.
Yeah. After I've taken out Poland, just build a massive Maginot line, several hexes deep.
Yeah, but it is possible that the war declaration is by event. Then you can't avoid it.
Well, I mean, that's fine, but I'll let them come for me rather than me have to get massive extended.
Yeah, but if the event kicks in while you aren't prepared.
Yeah, that can happen. I'm sure, but
if there is an event, it's the historical date.
Right. I mean,
and you can check it before in the editor. Like, really, you should just take a look at the map, not for exploiting yourself.
Yeah.
It's more like that you know about how to create your own map.
So, okay, so let me come out of here for a second. Let's just have a quick look at that. Oh, hang on. Let me save. Let me go back and save this quickly.
Yeah, that's
very good. So
the overlay should stay in place, and you can continue right it there.
I will do that. I don't think I need to change my map really. I might need to move some of the drop zones slightly, but it's close enough.
I mostly use overlays, not necessarily for the battle. I use it for rivers and where trees was,
Yeah.
or where we have some hills and stuff. I don't know. I mean, it's a small area. You made a great map already. It's pretty accurate.
Yeah, it is pretty accurate. Where if I'm starting so I'm playing on the big map, which is this one.
No. The campaigns are smaller maps where you go on from one scenario to another one.
Right.
If you want to play the big scenario, then you go to the standalone scenarios.
Right. So standalone scenarios, and then the one, isn't it? Oh, it's Europe 1939, for example.
Yeah, or whatever date you prefer. For example, if you want to play like the Russians are okay early war. If you want to play America, 39 is not the best start date. I mean, it's like you don't have much to do.
So I could select
you could play
Germany and
you
Italy.
Could play like a whole alliance, for example. You could also play the Italians if you like.
Yeah.
Or the Finns, or I guess it's for a better playthrough. You should play your neighbors, like the Slovaks. Otherwise, they don't do what you want. They do what they want. to say it.
Yeah. Which obviously
Slovaks, it's the third flag.
Oh, this one.
Yeah, right.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, and I guess maybe you could also play the other axis if you like Romania, Hungary, but they will also not join in 39. They will join later. Except you buy them in.
Now, if I don't play them, it might be that they might join me by random event, right?
They will join you at the historical date. You have the historical focus setting ticked in the settings, I guess.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think so.
So if I know where it is to play around with it. If I don't have it ticked, does that mean it's more random?
There are some events which are set up the way that they only trigger for historical focus games.
Right.
Also, historical focus gives you some other bonus stuff like Great Britain will not invade in 39. You are at war from the Poland attack.
Right.
But they won't launch a D-Day in 41 if you play historical focus.
Okay, just give me 2 secs.
You should tick it.
Hold on a second.
I never played without it, to be honest. It's maybe better to play without it if you want to play an alternative story, like, I don't know, if you play Denmark or something.
Sorry, just had to dash for another pee. So, you would say. I mean, when I play my first big game, I don't want to make it too hard. So, ticking Italy and Slovakia as being already siding with me is good, but
but Italy is better to be played, but it's like it offers more workload. Like you have now 3 factions per turn.
Yeah, no, I get that. But what I don't want is, I don't want Russia to declare war on Germany when it happened historically if I don't attack them, for example. So I would be better off unticking the historical thing, correct?
Yeah, normally yes, but it also affects other historical stuff.
Okay, so
like it could affect like that Romania will not join you at historical date, for example. I really don't know.
Yeah, no, I get that. I don't mind that. I don't mind things not going my way.
Yeah,
but I like it to be an
if
open
you really
field.
want the Barbarossa stuff, then I guess you should turn it off. Then the event mostly not happens. But I'm not
okay. So how would I, having selected this game to play, how would I turn off certain events?
Then you have to go to the editor and adjust the map.
Okay.
Like you go to the map editor, open the Europe 39 map, and make an own copy, an own version of it.
Okay. All right. Let's just. That's probably more complicated than I was hoping for, but.
It's if you only want to remove the event, I can tell you it's pretty easy.
Okay. Right. So maps editor.
Yeah.
So we're going. I mean, I don't want it to be like it can never happen. I just
you can adjust it. You can let it trigger by chance, for example. But I'm not sure how it is set up.
I think that if Germany hadn't have invaded Russia, Russia definitely wouldn't have declared war on Germany before the summer of 42. They would have left it alone.
Interesting. What make you think of that?
Because first of all, the Russian army was extremely poorly led, extremely poorly equipped. And I think what would have happened is Stalin would have, knowing he had because you don't forget that you already had the was it the Ribbentrop Pact that was in place?
Right.
So I don't think Stalin would have looked to break that pact watching Germany's achievements. He wouldn't have wanted to risk striking first. I think what he would have done is started to rebuild the army, but he would have turned his attentions east to Manchuria and also the war with Japan that they had.
True. I mean, in that case, the Germans made a lot of moves in before. Like everybody basically knew that they will attack Russia. If that all doesn't happen, or would not have happened, then I could think about what you described.
Yeah.
I mean, Stalin didn't want it to believe, but I think deep in his mind he knew that the British intel and stuff what was brought to him is true.
Yeah.
Okay, so now you are on the 39 map.
Yeah,
go to the clock wheel, right upper corner. Hit the event trigger, edit events. Now you scroll down to the, I'm not sure, it could be a German or a Russian event.
Let's have a look.
I think it's a German event. Germany declares war on so there's the event.
So I
what does it say? Just mark it. Let's watch it first. Just click the name. Now you made a copy of the event.
All right. Okay. So
this is the original event.
So if I was going to play Germany, for example, and I want to decide when I'm going to declare war on things, I would delete all of these.
Yeah, that's basically what you would have to do, right? But wait. Can you delete the UF2 Soviet Union events because you made a copy of it? You see?
Oh, right. Let me get rid of one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now mark the upper one. Right. So just to make clear, it says it's historical focus only. You see the trigger box?
Yeah.
So it won't trigger if historical focus is off.
Right.
Now it triggers if historical focus is off.
Okay. So
you have to mark it again. It was only triggering for historical focus, or you don't want it on historical focus.
Well, when I play this game, I will take off historical focus.
So, okay, you turn off historical focus. Now the event triggers. If you plan to play without historical focus, you can either delete the event or set the event for historical focus only. What was the basic setting?
I'm getting massively confused now.
Yes.
So let's go from the beginning. I want to play the game where I'm not confined to historical history. I will decide when I want to invade things, when I want to declare war on things.
So then you can maybe just turn off in the game settings historical focus, and the Soviet Union event will not fire.
Okay, so which will automatically null and void all of these. Therefore, I don't have to fiddle around with these.
Yeah, you can do that.
So, okay, so I'll just pop that back there for the minute. Yeah. So let's just come out of here for a moment. Quit to main menu. So if I go to
show me your game settings first.
My Mac's being slow. The old man is cranking the handle inside. He's getting.
It's no problem. I mean, I played the game for a really long time now. I think I played for
the other guy
2.5 years or something. I don't know.
How many hours have you clocked up on it?
I'm close to reaching 3,000.
The guy who came on the other day to help me do a few things, he's got 4,000 playing hours on it. I'm at 90.
That's really
I'm at
great.
90 already, and I've only owned it a week.
Yeah,
So
but half the time is like in the editor. I also had when designing a map, like running the map and the computer like for I guess 10 days or something. I just went to sleep fast, and when I woke up, I pushed some buttons and stuff on my laptop. It was great.
So you can see, look, I've got historical focus unticked at the moment.
Okay,
There
that's
you go.
great.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the other settings are pretty self-explaining. I mean,
So
it's like.
Can I check something else?
Yeah,
With
sure.
my Arnhem game map, when I save that as a scenario ready to play, it will save as a scenario with the settings I currently have, correct?
Yeah, you can set up the scenario like you can force to not use, I don't know, upkeep, manpower.
Yeah, but if these settings are as they are currently in settings, which I'm happy with, these will be the settings that will also save for the Arnhem scenario. Is that correct?
It's for your scenario on your end. Everybody else has his own settings.
No, no. I'm talking about my scenarios and my gameplay.
That should be
so fine. So zone of control stops people from moving between units, for example, which
that's great.
Absolutely should have that. So that's all good. What's manpower? Manpower acts as a soft unit.
Yeah, you have a fixed amount of available recruitable people, soldiers, I would say.
Yeah.
And like for example, it's just a mathematical addition.
Right.
You can recruit like for 15,000 an infantry unit. A tank costs, I don't know, 5,000 manpower, stuff like that. It's it only comes in to trigger if you have enough cash. I basically do all about the cash for balancing and map population and stuff.
Great. Let me what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this live now so we can talk offline.
Yeah, that's